famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is real. Helping you live healthier, that's the whole deal. Cause I'm rooted in essential oils, where the journey begins. From clean beauty to home essentials, we're all in. DIY recipes, demos on the way. I have oil for everything at Root and Essential Oils. Yeah, they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is real. Helping you live healthier, that's the whole deal. Cause I'm rooted in essential oils, where the journey begins. From clean beauty to home essentials, we're all in. DIY recipes, demos on the way. I have oil for everything at Root and Essential Oils. Yeah.
Good. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. Hope all is well. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Sorry I kept pushing the time back, but I had to do it when it was more convenient for me, and then I forgot. On Thursdays, I do a workout with some old high school buddies. So every Thursday, they started doing this, and I missed last Thursday, but I wasn't gonna miss it again. So I'll start sharing it and let people know if you want to get in there. But it is free to join, but it is intense. I'm not gonna lie. You don't need any kind of weights or anything. It's all body weight, and there are modifications that you can do, and they show you that in the video. But it's like nonstop kind of. You do get somewhat of a break, and if you need to take a longer break, you could. But I try to keep up with them, and yeah, I definitely don't got it like them, but it was definitely a good one. I'll start sharing it though, if anybody's interested in the workout. But welcome in. Thank you for being here. I don't even know if you could see that I was sweating. Probably not. I just looked dry. But I am sweating right now. But thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Hope all is well. Happy Thursday, Throwback Thursday. If you've been missing my shorts, please go watch them. I've intertwined essential oils with Black History Month. So if you want to learn some history, but also essential oils, because all month long we are talking about essential oils and how you can use them. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight is the basics, the like 101 when it comes to essential oils. And if you've never used them, or if you are seasoned with using essential oils, then this can definitely be something for you, but you can also throw in what you do with your essential oil. So let me grab some water. Because if you know me and you've seen my workouts, I don't like to drink water when I'm working out, so I save it to the end. But yeah, and I actually didn't pour any water during the workout until the live was time to go. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Tonight we are going to be talking about the basics 101 with essential oils, and you can definitely learn something tonight. I'm also going to be sharing my screen, and let me just check something real quick. It's still not. We're going to refresh. I have images that I want to put up on the screen. Yeah, here they are. So they came to my email. It's kind of like a slideshow, but technically it's not a slideshow, but we're going to do the best we can. I could definitely create one in Canva, but I didn't. So we're going to be using my email and images that I came up with. But we're just talking about basic information when it comes to using essential oils. So let's see who we got in the chat. I see, let me go to the top if it will let me. I see Charlene. Hello, hello. I think I caught you earlier and I was supposed to go live. Retirement days. Hello, hello. Welcome in. The Dreamer. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Like Dan, I appreciate you. Nice voice. Love it. Oh, you love my voice? Actually, get that a lot. People say my voice is very calming and soothing. But for me, I don't hear what you hear. So that's one of my insecurities is my voice. If I could change it, I would. But I get it all the time. Your voice is very soothing and calming. And I'm like, I don't like it, but it's the voice I have, so I'm gonna use it. I'm here watching and supporting. Thank you, Fire Doctor Ninja Turtle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so if you use essential oils, put a heart in the chat. I would like to see who uses essential oils. Put a heart in the chat if you use essential oils. And before we even get started, we are going to be doing an unboxing. So, surprise, surprise, you guys get to see it. I was going to do it for my members. But I got something else in store for my members. So shout out to all my members. If you're a member to the channel and you pay financially, I do appreciate your financial support. But more importantly, we're here to share the health and wellness free. But I do give exclusive content to my members. So if you want to become a member, please join the membership today. But we do have an unboxing to do. So let's start off with that and then we'll jump into the oils. This is oils. So I did order this last month. And it's finally here. And I'm excited for it because if you've seen my video, you know. And I do put out short videos. Oh yeah. I put out short videos. Maybe I should have saved it for my members, but I'm a brand partner with a company called Young Living, so it is my business to make it your business to want to live a healthier lifestyle. And you can use natural plant-based products like essential oils and supplements, hygiene products, cleaning supplies, you name it, we got it in a more natural way. And I've been using this company for almost 5 years now and love everything about it. Tonight I am going to be talking about the oil, but I got my order in, so I might as well share it with you. So they have some things that are not like oil products. It's like a kitchen set with spatulas, different types of spatulas, like your flat and your, perforated spatula. Then you got your whisk and your spoon, and they are siliconed with a metal handle. So you can grab these off the website. They are fairly cheap. This whole set was only $5. So it's stainless steel with this, like you can hang from something or put it in a bowl, however you want to display it. But I like this one. And then you got your spatula, your flat spatula. And it was only $5 for these. other things that you can get there in the sales section of the website. And if you want to get to the website, just click the link in the description. Click the link in the description. Look up when you get on the website. If you do decide, go to the sale items or last deals, I believe is what it's called, and you'll see all kind of stuff. But they got this on there, so we're gonna wash that and use it. Put it to use. And if you didn't know, I'm a chef. So, this is an oil, and then they have these little bottles, and I'm gonna be doing something special here soon. And I wanted to get more of these, so I got more of them. These came out a while ago, but because it is Valentine's Day coming soon, little pink bottles that you can get, zipper bottle, and I wanted to do something, so I'm gonna do something. It's a little pink bottle for the ladies. I mean, man, if you like, you can love the pink bottle too. Ain't nothing wrong with pink. My son actually loves pink. Oh, stink. Think about it. Do you love pink? Do you love pink? Yeah, pink is a cool color, not just for the ladies, but we like pink. So I think these were only $1, so they're under the sale item as well. And I think I got 8 of them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I got 8 of them. So we're gonna be doing something special with these little bottles. I actually have 4 already from previous years, but I decided to get 8 more. We got something special. So stay tuned. And if you are familiar with my channel, I do giveaways, so stay tuned. But this little bad boy, again, we like pink. And I'm a sucker for a diffuser. Why not? So this is a diffuser. It's almost like this one. You've seen it before on the channel if you've been here. And this is a waterless. It is, you can have it anywhere. It fits in a cup holder, but they have a pink one. Why not get the pink one? So I got the pink one. But with the pink one, it didn't come alone, not by itself. So stay tuned. But I'm excited for this one because it's slightly a little different from the like green one or the pink one. They have a white one on the website right now that you can get. I didn't get the one because I didn't want the white one. I have the green, the tan, the blue, and the pink. So this one is slightly different, very slightly. So if you look at the green one, it's like smooth. There's like nothing on it. If you look at this one, there's lines on it, and it feels like it has those little rivets on it. So it's a dusty rose pink. So if you're into pink, you will love this one. The button is slightly different at the top, so that's the button right there. You can see the light come on, but it's leaned over, so it cuts off. And that's a mechanism, so if it gets knocked over, it cuts off. And these ones do it too. So same deal, it has like a magnetic top, just like it's right on top. And then you put your essential oils in this white piece. Probably can't see it because my light, but that thing is white. So you just lift up like so. Your oil bottle is there. This is an empty oil bottle. You can put whatever bottle you would like in there. And you know there's different sizes to your oil bottles. So this straw changes. So you can have a smaller one for the smaller bottle or the bigger one for the bigger bottle, which this is the bigger bottle. But you screw it on like so, and then you place it in. It pushes down, and then you turn it on. But when you turn it on, the cool thing is like, let's see if you can see the light. Probably not. Probably can't see the light because my light is just so bright. Maybe kind of. Let me turn the light off. So there's a blue light right there, And it also changes color. So if you want it on a different setting, because I believe this has a different setting, um, it's like high, low, and intermittent. So those are the different colors so you know which one is which. If you're on high or low, that color will tell you. And if you read the instructions, it'll tell you. But if I don't know if you can see the on, let's see, maybe it's still too bright. But the light is on, and when you lean it over, it cuts off. So it seems like it's like knocked over. So that's a great mechanism that they included with these diffusers, and it's waterless, so it's not going to stick. Your oil is locked in place, so it's not going to leak out of your like scoop on. So I love it. And this is a nice diffuser. So if you want to get yourself the Dusty Rose diffuser, get it today while supplies last, because it will, if it has not already, sold out. But as I mentioned, this did not come alone. So it came with an oil. And if you've been on the channel, you know what it is. But it's called, I don't know if you can see it. It says Candy Hearts. Candy Hearts. It's an essential oil with a simplified by Jacob and Kate. And this smells like candy hearts. You know the Valentine's candy that everyone loves to eat, or most of everyone loves to eat. Yeah. This has like a citrus sweet scent. Not so much like candy, but it smells sweet. It smells citrus. It smells a little floral. You're gonna love this. If you like a sweet and decadent sweet scent, you're gonna love this one. I do like it. It's like a vanilla scent to it with the citrus and somewhat of a floral note, but it's more on that citrus sweet side, that vanilla citrus. And if you want to know what's in here, peel the label, because this is a blend of oils, and anytime you have a blend of oils, if you peel back the label, it will tell you what's in here. So we got lemon, tangerine, mandarin, oranges, grapefruit, bergamot, vanilla, and yeah, that's everything. So it's like a citrus. Bergamot has a citrus, but also woodsy notes, and the vanilla. So citrus, vanilla, and that bergamot. This smells amazing. Like if you smell this, here, smell it. I know you can't smell it through there, but if you could, just imagine all the citrus notes with that vanilla and that bergamot. It just smells amazing. So you could put this whole bottle into the Dusty Rose. All you have to do is take this bottle off. When you have your essential oils, this is a dripper top. So you can take the lid and just pry it off slowly. Don't go too fast. And I'm a pro at it. So now it's like completely open. And the dripper top is in the lid. And you can just screw this on and put it in the Dusty Rose diffuser. But we're not going to do that. Plans with this candy heart. I got a little on my hand, so it smells amazing, y'all. It smells amazing. All right, so that's everything in the diffuser. If you've missed my video on this Dusty Rose diffuser with the Candy Heart essential oil, please go watch it. You can learn something, all the benefits and greatness from it. But without further ado, we're going to push this aside and get to what we're really here for. And if you enjoyed that, and if you want to get yourself one, if you have Valentine's for this Valentine's, shop my website. If you read the description, you can learn how to save some coins, as we all like to save a little coin when shopping, and why not do it? It ain't more natural plant-based way. The oil is based, so there's no additives, synthetic, anything in it. It's all natural and it smells amazing. But let's get this party started. Now, I don't see anyone with hearts in this chat, so I'm guessing no one is using essential oils. But if you use essential oils, put a heart in the chat. Maybe no one heard me, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to share my screen. And I do have some talking points that I'll be just looking at. I'll share the screen. Bam. And my screen should be sharing. And we got our little slideshow. All right. So with essential oils, they should be plant-based. I always say this on the channel, but they should be plant matter. And I also say the blood of the plant. So we'll talk about that here in a second. Let me just pull up talking points 4, 5. All right. So so how this journey for me even started was with my son. I never used essential oils before, never ever. Heard about them, but wasn't interested in them. And when my son was not even 2, he was like a year and like some months. And a friend of mine was like, I was telling her he was teething and he's not sleeping and he's like coming to our room and sleeping and like we wanted our bed back pretty much. And it was a whole new thing for me because not like sleeping with a child and your husband is just like it's a lot. And we didn't have the biggest bed either, so he's taking up all the room, and I'm like, but a friend of mine was like, yeah, you should try this oil. It's great for teething or like pain in general. And I'm not saying I'm diagnosing or treating anything when it comes to essential oils. They do support they can support you and your lifestyle, but I don't make any claims. I can only tell you my experience and what has happened for me and how it changed for me in my own research. So this could help support you, but also if you're going to try something, just make sure it's a good fit. Always consult into a doctor to make sure it is going to be a safe fit for you. All right. So we started off with my son, and he was teething. She told me to use this oil called copaiba. Copaiba is great for pain relief or just pain in general. And he was teething. She was like, take a little bit, put it on your finger, and rub it on his gums. It'll be good to go. It does not taste great. It's like a very earthy taste, but I said, okay, well, I'll try it. Anything beats anything from chemicals. So if it's all plant based, I'll give it a heck. I went home that day, did not use it. I let it sit in the bathroom for a good maybe 4 to 6 months, and my son was still sleeping in our room. And something just clicked and was like, use that oil, rub it on his gums, he'll sleep. And believe it or not, it worked. I put it on his gums. He slept through the night, and I was like, "Thank you, Jesus. This, thank you for this oil." And she also gave me a cleaning spray bottle, and it's called Fees. And after I used that oil, I was like, "Well, I got to try the cleaner." So I used the cleaner. I was satisfied with what I was using on the counters. It cleaned it very well. It smelled nice, and I was like, "Okay, well, I don't have to use chemicals anymore. No more bleach or tallow." So it was like a no-brainer. Why not use something more natural in the home to clean the house, but also support you in other areas? So I placed my first order that summer. So no, it was yeah, it was summer of 2021. Yeah, 2020 is when I started summer, and it's just been a game changer for me. So now I just want to share it with the world. I started off as a customer, and then I became a brand partner. So brand partners, they make commission off of what they sell. All you have to do is just buy what you're going to use. You don't buy a bunch of product to sell. You buy what you need, and then you talk about it with others. And if they're interested, you can make a commission off of it. So it's very simple, no brainer to me. And I'm on YouTube doing my whole business. So of course, I talk to people in person, but yeah, it works. And I was like, okay, well, it'll work, it'll work. Let me place some orders, and I did it for a good 3 to 4 months. And then after that, I became a brand partner. So that same year, November, um, I became a brand partner. So I was probably doing the customer part for like 3 to 4 months, and then it was like the end of summer, so like July, August, September, October, November. So yeah, it was like 4 months of being a customer, and I was like, okay, let's be a partner. Let's make money off of it. And love it. Love everything about it. So essential oils are made from plants. Now there are a lot of different essential oil companies out there, and they do a lot of different things to their essential oil. But I feel like this company does a great job with honing in with natural plant-based ingredients. They're not adding a bunch of chemicals or fillers or synthetics to make them smell good or do a better job. They are all natural. And with the company, they do have their own farms. They have partner farms, and they're all around the world. They're very transparent when it comes to their customers and brand partners coming to the farm to see how they are growing the crops and harvesting the crops and even distillation of the essential into the bottles. So they give a lot, and I love that about the company. It was just like a no-brainer for me. I was like, yeah, this is great. I have a son, and we're gonna use more natural things. And it's been a great thing for me and my health and my family's health. So love what I do with this, and hopefully this will inspire you to want to switch up and try some new holistic ways of living without all the harsh chemicals and fillers and synthetics because they are very damaging to your health. Um, but that's how I got started, and they matter. They matter to me and my family's lives. Um, so we are going to educate and not overwhelm you with essential oils. With that being said, I'm not going to give you too much. I'm going to give you the basic information of what you should know about essential oils and how they work, um, and why they matter. I mean, I give my why I started. This can definitely be a life-changing thing for the better. And God put these plants on earth for a reason. So people just have come up with ways of using them in a different way, like extracting the oil, and the oil is very concentrated. So yeah, let's learn about it. And if you have any questions, definitely throw them in the chat. Hopefully, I don't miss some. I shouldn't. Let me make sure I don't miss them. Yeah, I'm not missing it. Okay, but wait, I think this one's better. Okay, we'll try this one. All right, so mm, so you're probably thinking, what are essential oils? As I mentioned, they are like the blood of the plant. So they're basically what keeps the plant alive, and you're extracting that. When you get the extraction of oils from plants, they are very concentrated. So what that means is they're very strong. And a lot of the natural plant-based essential oils, like these ones, from this company, they are premium essential oils. So there's different grades to your essential oils, kind of like how there's different grades to meat. Well, there's different grades to your essential oils, and the highest is premium essential oils, which they have a little higher price point, but they're all natural. There's no additives, no chemicals, no fillers, no carrier oils. Like some of them will have carrier oils. Well, not all of them will have carrier oils. And there's a lot of different companies out there that will add things to them to make them smell better, to sell more and make more profit off of it. Like there's a lot of different oil companies. And if you're going to use an oil company, just do your research. But this one is a great one and I love it. You can trust what they provide. So they're very concentrated. A lot of the oils can break down plastic, so that's why the oils are in glass jars. You don't put them in like a plastic bottle because if they sit in that plastic bottle, over time they will start breaking down that plastic, and then you got contaminated essential oil. That's not what you want. You want natural. So that's why they're in glass bottles. Um, how they are made is there are three ways of extracting essential oils. So first is the steam distillation, and we'll talk about that one. And sorry, my slides are out of order, but this is steam distilled. So basically, you you start from the left and go to the right. So basically, you warm up hot water in this container, and as the steam rises, it goes through that tube and into the next container where there's the plant matter. It looks like leaves. You put your leaves, your bark, whatever it is, into that, and as the steam goes into there with the plant matter, the oil will rise and go through their tube. And I'm not sure the names of each process, but it will go through another tube, and it actually cools down through that tube because it has like a water canister, but it goes through a tube, so it's kind of like cooling it down, so it's not hot. And when it goes through there, it goes into another container, and now it's like pure essential oil, and it gets mixed with water. You know, water and oil do not mix, so the oil will flow on top of the water, and that's how you're able to extract that oil from the water. So that's like the steam distilled um, process. So if you didn't know, now you do. This is a very simple way, and you can see it how steam distillation is processed. And at the farms, you can see this being done. So I've never been to a farm. I would like to go to one, and hopefully this year that can happen. But yeah, I know there's people that also do this in their own homes. But yeah, you take water and plant matter, and you get your oil. Distillation. There's also cold press, which cold press is more for like the citrus oils. You get most of that from like pressing out the rind of the fruit. So oranges, tangerines, all that. It's cold press. So you're pressing it out. There's also another method, and I don't have a picture of it. Um, dang, I have the oil right here. Give me one second. I always forget your name. Spectra. So deep spectra is another form of extracting the oil. I don't know too much about deep spectra, but Young Living has more information on the website, and I need to just do more research on it. But deep spectra, I do have this oil, and it's another method of how to extract the essential oil. Um, and then we all know, as I mentioned, pure is better than the synthetic. So essential oil should be pure and premium. When you start adding things to them, it defeats the purpose of the essential oil. So you don't just make them smell better just by adding synthetic things to them, like a cologne. You don't want you want natural plant based. So pure essential oils are the best because they work with you and not against you. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but there are ways to use essential oils, and there are the wrong ways to use essential oils. The pure is better than synthetic. So I I don't know a lot of the oil companies out there just because when well, this company found me is what I feel like. So when it found me, I didn't branch out and try other different oils just because I was so satisfied with what I was using here. Why do I need to branch out? I don't need to see what they are doing over there because this one worked for me. So I was just hooked and it worked for me. And it worked for my family. So Um, but I know there are oils out there that are synthetically made or things added to them. And a lot of those are going to be your oils that are at the grocery store. They may smell wonderful, they may smell great. But you got to read the ingredients. If you start seeing other things in that oil, other than the oil, like lavender, you start seeing other things like lavendant and crazy things, then it's not real. It's all synthetic stuff. There might be some essential oil in there, but it's not pure. So it's tainted oil. And these are not. So a quick myth that I like to just get out of there is a lot of people think the more drops you use, the better results. That's not always true. I always tell anyone who's using essential oil, low, low. Start low, 1 to 2 drops. You don't need 20 drops to see benefits. You can see results with 1 or 2 drops, and it will do the job. Now, with essential oils, you can apply them more regularly or consistent because it's not like a medicine where you have to wait 4 or 6 hours. You can do it like every 15, 30, or even hour marks. And it's because they're more natural and plant based, but they do work. And if you've used essential oils, if you use premium plant based pure essential oils, you really they work. All right, so we're going to talk about 3 ways to use essential oils. That was just another slide that I had. Plant material distillation essential oil bottle. So it's in that matter. You take your plants and then you steam distill or cold press or deep spectra, and then it gets into the bottle. So that's kind of like the method of how it works and should work. It should be any other way. Okay, so I really don't have a slide for this. We'll just leave it here. 3 ways to use essential. So if you know the 3 ways of how to use essential oils, put it in the chat. Let's see what you know. What are 3 ways to use essential oils? I'm trying to go to StreamYard. If you know, put the 3 ways of using essential oil. And I'm going to start here in any second. So the 3 ways to use essential oils are aromatically, topically, and internal or In other words, ingesting the oils. Now we'll talk about aromatic first. And if you look behind me, I don't know if you can actually see it, but I do have a diffuser going right behind me. You probably still can't see it. There's a diffuser right there. And it's putting out the vapors with water and essential oils. The oils that I have in there is peace and calming and basil. Those are the oils that I have in the diffuser right now. But aromatically is when you're diffusing the essential oil. Another way you can aromatically use essential oil, which is two ways, is actually this is one way, what I just did. But you can take the oil, cup your hand, and breathe it in. That's one way you can use essential oils. Is coriander sandalwood, so it smells amazing. Um, but yeah, you cup your hands, rub your hands together, and then you breathe in. No, I'm not touching my face with the oil. I'm just breathing, and it smells amazing. So that's another way you can use it if you didn't have a diffuser. Um, you can use these oils for emotional and mood support. So if you didn't know, essential oils do support your mood and your emotions. We all know emotions are attached with scent. And if you ever like think back, like when your grandma was, or your mom, or your dad was cooking something when you were younger, and how it made you feel. You felt happy and warm, or and you can still remember it and probably even taste it if you really think about it. That's because scent has a strong connector with your emotions, your taste, your touch. Like it has a lot, a lot. Nope. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. They can also support your mood. Here, sir. Here, smell this. Tell me what you think.
Smells like miserable.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can you give me those oils on the table in the kitchen? They're two green ones. You see them right there by Grape Oink. Oh yeah, that. Thank you. And it's a great color. So we got peace and calming and stress away. Um, but yeah, they smell amazing. Stress away is like one of my favorites. It like hits home right in the middle of your chest. But you can smell them right out of the bottle, like I just did. Um, how long to diffuse? Less is more. So you can use them like they're candles. If you're a person who indulges in candles, remember not all candles are safe, and some of them are actually harmful because you're burning something for one into your home, and then it's putting out a fragrance, which most fragrance are synthetically made. So now you're breathing in fake scent, and they can disrupt your hormones. They can disrupt your mood. They may smell good, but you're like they're not really good for your health. Um, they can mess with your respiratory system, especially if you have like asthma or any kind of respiratory illness. Um, they can do damage. So, if you're ever wondering, like, why is my mood up and down, think about all the things that you smell. It does affect your mood. And if it's synthetically made, then you're not doing yourself any justice. Remember that. But with natural things like these essential oils, they can do you some justice. But Usually for me, I will let the diffuser run until the water is gone. And then I'll give it probably like a good hour, maybe even two, before I start it again. So I don't just keep continuing to start the diffuser over and over and over. I'll give it a rest and then I will start it again. I usually start the diffuser maybe two, sometimes three times out of the day. Um, and I have several throughout the house, so it's not just in one area. Um, just imagine what my home smells like. So good. So good. But there are different settings with diffusers, so you can have it run for at least um, like 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. Some will even go up to 12 hours. If you go for that period and you get the diffusers from the website that I have, they go for 1 minute on, 1 minute off. So they do have an intermittent setting, like the new one that just came out, this Dusty Rose diffuser. It has an intermittent setting, so it can turn on for 1 minute and turn off for 1 minute. And let's see, have the instructions here. So it's trying to speed through what you can glimpse of it. Yeah, I don't have to actually read it, but I know it does. Okay, so the high level, it can run 4 minutes on, 6 minutes off, 5 hours total runtime. Medium level is 13 seconds on, 47 seconds off, 2 hours total runtime. And low output is 6 seconds on, 54 seconds off, 1 hour total runtime. Gotta keep that. All right. So, all right. So that is aromatically. There are other ways to like get like a pot of hot water, and you can boil it and drip oil into the pot of water, and that will create a scent into the home. You can even like if you have respiratory anything, put a drop of eucalyptus or even peppermint, something that will support your respiratory. Put a towel over your head and let that steam. I mean, don't put your face directly over the steam because you don't want to burn yourself. But if you put a towel over your head, let that steam seep with the essential oil, it will open you up, and it's a great, great thing. Um, so that's another way to aromatically use the essential oils, and it doesn't much. You can do 1 to 2 drops. Remember, they're strong. Another way is topically. So we put a lump of the cedarwood, sandalwood into my hand, and that is topically. So when you apply it to your skin, I don't have sensitive skin. If you do have sensitive skin, just try if you've never used essential oils, try a very small area of your skin to make sure it's not going to affect you in any kind of way. If you do have sensitive skin, you can also dilute the oil, and we'll talk about dilution here in a second. But topically, diluting the oil with a carrier oil is a great way to like not weaken the essential oil, but it's the absorption rate. So when you add essential oils, they have small molecules, very tiny small molecules, and they can reach your cell membranes. So that's why it's important to use plant-based essential oils and not um, like synthetic essential oils, because if you're starting to use chemically made essential oils, you're putting that into your bloodstream. They can get into your bloodstream just from you applying it to your skin, just from you breathing it in. It matters. So keep that in mind when essential oil using. You want premium, no synthetics, and yeah, you want no synthetics. Keep an eye on myself. So why don't you go sit on the couch? Um, just trying to sit on the stool and eat. You see me? So with topically, you pretty much can use any essential oils topically, especially these because they are plant-based. But if you do topically use essential oils, try to not use citrus oils when you're in direct sunlight because it will cause photosynthesis, which will cause sunburn or like a burning look to your skin. It probably won't burn, but if you're in direct sunlight, it will cause like that red look to your skin, and that's not what you want. So stay out of sunlight using citrus oils topically. And if you do use them on your skin, just cover up or place the oil in areas where you're covered and not going to be exposed to direct sunlight. But you can pretty much use them any and everywhere. I don't put them like deep into my nose, ears, um, eyes, yeah, ears, nose, eyes. I mean, your private areas as well. Like you don't want to be doing that. Open wounds. If it's like a minor cut, I have used essential oils on it, but not like where there's a hole in your skin. You don't want that. Um, where do I apply these essential oils? There's a lot of places you can apply essential oils, and they all do different things. They can support you in a lot of different ways, but the most common places to place your essential oils are feet, your wrists, spine, chest. Those are the four areas mostly associated with essential oils, especially on the bottom of your feet because it absorbs a lot better. But you can also place them behind your ear. You can place them on your neck or your thyroid. You can place them on your thigh. You can place them on your ankle, um, forearm, your hands, back of your neck, um, your pressure points, so temples, your chakra point, your third eye. I'm trying to think of other places where I place. Yeah, those are pretty much it. Those are, but yeah, great places to place them. Um, Now with carrier oils are not as small when it comes to essential oils. So look through a microscope and you look at essential oils, very small molecules. A carrier oil is like avocado oil, vegetable oil, jojoba oil, fractionated coconut oil. Those oils have bigger molecules, so they're not going to absorb into your skin as quickly as an essential oil. The carrier oils help you can mix your carrier oils with essential oils, and it slows the absorption rate of the essential oil. So it it doesn't weaken the essential oil; it just slows it down to where you're not absorbing it as fast. So um, if you have sensitive skin, you can definitely dilute the essential oil. That way, you're not absorbing the essential oil fast. And there's a lot of different carrier oils that you can use. Try to use organic. I get a lot of mine from Amazon, and they will last me for a long time. I haven't bought them in some time. Now, essential oils will expire if you mix it with a carrier oil. So if you keep them straight like this and you're not mixing carrier oils in them, you can have an essential oil for a very long time and they will not expire. Um, or if you keep your essential oils in like extreme heat or extreme cold, then it kind of depletes the essential oil. So keep that in mind as well. High heat or extreme cold will weaken the essential oil. Or if you mix it with carrier oils and just leave it for years, it will not be like it would. So keep that in mind. And then the third way with essential oils is using them by ingesting them. And I don't say this about all essential oils because not all oils are created equal. But the ones that we have on the website, they have oils that you can ingest and cook with and put in your drink and make marinades with. They can support you in a lot of different ways, whether it's mood or your immune system or gut health. Like there's just a lot of different things that you can do with essential oils, and they're plant based, and that matters. So um, remember, they're plant based. Remember, the company has their own farm, so they're not putting pesticides on their harvest. They're using like natural ways, like people picking the weeds out, or goats that will eat the weeds. They're not spraying chemicals on these crops and then harvest it, and then now the harvest is like tainted chemicals. Like there's none of that. Natural grown harvest, which is a great thing. And they do have third party testing, so it's not just Young Living's word. There are others coming into the company, testing their products and making sure they're saying what they are putting, which is a great thing. But with the internal essential oils, they're called vitality oils, and they have a white label. So they the green label, like the blue label, they will be white. There is a little color with them, but it's very small. And there's a lot of different ones. If you've been around, you've seen them on the channel. Um, but they do a lot of greatness. I don't have an actual picture of it right now, or else I would show you what I'm talking about. But vitality oils are great, and I do indulge in consuming the oil. Um, Mainly if I'm putting oil in my mouth, it's usually for headaches, like peppermint, or I'm trying to fight something off, or I feel like something's coming my way, or I'm putting it in tea, or I'm putting it in a marinade, or I've ran out of like fresh herbs, so now I'm using the essential oils in place of it, or I'm making something that's sweet, like an icing, and I wanted a little citrus flavor to it, so I'm adding the essential oil to it. Like, there's a lot of different things that you do with essential oils that you can indulge in. If you've seen my mocktails cocktail segment with Miss T, um, you will see me from time to time add essential oils to the mocktail, and they work. You don't need a lot. So internal is a great way, but you have to do it safely. Again, not all oils are created equal, so don't just go to the grocery store, grab you some citrus oil, and start putting it in your drink. That could be very deadly to you, and that's not what you want. These are meant for consuming, and the ones that are from the grocery store are, I'd say, 99% not meant for that because of what is in there. So don't just start consuming. And remember, low and slow. Don't put 20 drops. 1 or 2 drops is strong enough. It's concentrated, so you don't need a lot. There's also usually dietary or labeled on the bottle with vitality oils, so it will tell you if you're able to consume it or like how much you should be using. Um, and just remember, not all oils are created equal. So this is for educational purposes only. All right, so essential oil safety. That we don't talk about here. So bring up the pictures. And if you need to screenshot this, you can. But what it says on here is it's important to always dilute essential oils before you use it on your skin. Use this table to help you dilute essential oils safely. So this is the most effective way to dilute your essential oils, especially if you have like sensitive skin. So it says 5% dilution. That's the very top line. And at the bottom is the bottle sizes. So there's a 10 ml bottle, a 15 ml bottle, a 2-ounce bottle, and a 4-ounce bottle. I don't have the 4-ounce or the 2-ounce bottle in front of me, but what I do have in front of me is the 10 ml. No, I have the 5 ml. So it's a little smaller than the smallest one on the screen. And I don't even know if you guys can see that. I stopped sharing my screen. Stop sharing my screen, y'all. So now you can see it. All right, so now you can screenshot this if you would like. So in my hand, I have the 5 ml, which is the smallest bottle that you can get. It's smaller than the one on the screen. That one's a 10 ml, then it's a 15, a 2-ounce, and a 4-ounce. And then it just gives you the dilution rate. So you can add 8 to 10 drops for the 10 ml bottle, and then fill the rest up with essential oil or carrier oil, I should say. 5% dilution for the 15 ml. I don't have a 15 ml in front of me, or else I would show you. But it's the bigger size, basically triple or double the size. But that you would do 13 to 15 drops of the essential oil, and then you would fill it up with the carrier oil. And carrier oil, your choice. So yeah, it gives you dilution rates. If you have small children, like ages 2 to 5, for me, when my son was like 2, like from yeah 2, and he's about to be 8. So we really never diluted the oils. Um, Now they do have kid oils, and those are already pre-diluted, so we've used those many, many times. Um, but we were using essential oils, then he just got the full dose, and we didn't put a bunch of it on his skin. It's mainly for sleep, like lavender and stuff like that. But he doesn't have sensitive skin, so we were good. Yeah. Carrier oils again could be coconut, fractionated coconut oil, almond oil, olive oil, jojoba oil. The list goes on. Black seed oil. Like, you can do a lot of different things. But yeah, that is the dilution in my outline. All right, so we talked about the citrus oils and the photosynthesis, and how it could cause sunburn effect. So just cover up. Oils to avoid or dilute extra for beginners. So, I mean, there's really no oil I wouldn't avoid. I would look into why, and I'll do a class this month about oils and emotions. I've done it a few times already on the channel, but I haven't done it for a while. And it basically will tell you what emotions are associated with what oil. So if you're feeling a type of way, this is the oil you should be using. If you're using an oil and you don't like it, you should probably use it more because there's an emotion connected with it that you need to face. And it is actually true. I've done it a couple of times, and we'll do it again this month. So stay tuned for that. Emotions with essential oils, and it's a great book. You definitely will learn something. But yeah, I'm actually excited to do that. Probably do it next week. Maybe do it every week. All right, so oils to pets and essential oils. You can use the essential oils with pets. There are some that you need to stay away from, but I really haven't done my research on it because I don't remember right now what those oils are because we don't have any pets in the house. So um, I've diffused when we did have dogs in the house, but I didn't have them in like a locked room or anything like that and have the diffuser going. Um, I've even picked on their fur, but I placed it on the back of their back, so they're not gonna be like licking it off or anything like that. I wouldn't put it on their paws or around their face. Um, some oils are safe for animals, and some are not safe. And I've done a class a while ago. I think it was last year on animals and essential oils. We'll do it again. Um, you always want to store your essential oils in cool, dark places. So you don't want it to be in sunlight. You don't want it to be in extreme heat, as I mentioned before, or extreme cold. Like keep it out of those areas. I usually keep mine in the bathroom, in the like closet, and then I also have a shelf of essential oils that don't get direct sunlight, so it's like perfect. They're okay to sit out. You just don't want direct sunlight because it will weaken the strength of the essential oil. So then it's just not as effective. Um, I do have some in my car, but I don't keep a bunch in the car. It's probably like 6 to 8. No, it's more like 10 or 12 essential oils. And some are vitality oils. But when we have extreme heat or cold, I will take them out of there. Um, now, there, if you ever do decide, hey, I want to start using essential oils, I would start with the basic one. And there is a kit on the website called the Premium Starter Kit. You will get a diffuser with that kit, and you'll get all the basic like essential oils. So you lavender, peppermint, lemon, thieves, frankincense. Like those are like the most common essential oils that most people are familiar with. And this kit will definitely help with like different aspects of your life. So whether it's sleep or relaxation, you can use lavender. For energy, focus, and tension, you can use peppermint. For lemon, fresh, uplifting because citrus does that. Very fresh, very clean. Use those citrus oils. Thieves, it's in a blend of essential oils and it's made up of 5 essential oils: lemon, cloves, eucalyptus, rosemary, and cinnamon. Those make up the thieves essential oil, and it's great for your immune system and seasonal support. Frankincense is great for everything. Very grounding, great for skin support. Um, if you have anything and you're just in doubt of what to use frankincense. It will help. Um, Lavender is a good one too for like a Swiss army knife, if you will. It can help with different things, be some, and they're very simple. But there's some other essential oils like Stress Away, Peace and Calming that is in that premium starter kit. Um, you get other samples as well. That's the best way to start with essential oils. If you want to get that premium starter kit, and we'll talk about it more this month. But premium starter kits are great to start with. That's what I started off with because I was like, I don't know what to buy when I first started. So I was like, let's just get the kit and that will get us started. And it literally does get you started. Now, if you want to get essential oils, they do have a program. It's called the Loyalty Rewards. Um, and when you add your items to a loyalty order, you get free things in return. You can screenshot this if you would like. But you do get free things in return. So for one, if you spend 100 PP, which is a product value, you will get a 24% discount. You will also get the free product, which is the gifts with purchase for this month. And I forgot what it was. It is Gentle Baby that you'll get. Gentle Baby is great for relaxation and sleep. So that's what you'll get at 100 PV. If you spend 200, you get patchouli, and 300 is blue candy. So different tier levels will get you more free product. If you spend 300, you get all three essential oils. And if you're not sure what I'm even talking about, just go back and watch my live where I talked about getting with purchase for February, and we'll explain it better, and you will see what I'm talking about. But yeah, you'll get free products. You will get cash back to use on future product purchases with a loyalty order. And if you keep doing a loyalty order every single month, you don't miss, and you spend at least 50 PV each order, you will get more free product. So the screen is showing you what you'll get. The cash back, 10%. For the first, is it for the, I can't see it. That's sorry. We're going to open it and make it bigger. So you get 10% cash back on your loyalty. Oh, for the first 3 months. So for if you put a loyalty order for 3 months, you get 10% cash back on your future product purchases. So that's for the first 3 months. After 3 months, you will get 20% cash back. And that cash back is redeemable on the website. So you can buy something that may cost a little bit and you're like, I don't want to spend my money on that. Well, now you have the cash back to use it on that, as long as it has a blue flag. A blue flag signifies you can use your cash back on it. But at 4 months, you'll get a free gift. 7 months, 10 months, 13. Oh, there's 24 and 25. I didn't know that. But the cash back goes up the longer you do a loyalty order. We have free products, free exclusive products. There's a blend called Loyalty. I just got it the other day. And I've got it twice now. I've been using the product and consistently ordering. You have to be consistent with your loyalty order in order to get these exclusive free products. So the free gift after 3 months, you will get orange essential oil. That's my favorite essential oil. If you go 7 months, you'll get the calming essential oil. 9 months gets you RC essential oil, which stands for respiratory care. And then at month 10 and month 12, you will get loyalty essential oil, and it's not for sale. So the only way you can get loyalty essential oil is by ordering through a loyalty order. So yeah, that is what the screen is. And then the longer you do it, the more cash back you get. The more you spend as well, the more cash back you get. And I believe that is all I have for tonight. I do appreciate each and every one. Thank you for joining me. It is almost 9 o'clock here in Colorado, and I got to get my stuff in paid, but I appreciate you. If this inspired you to want to try essential oils, please check out the website. If you want to get the kit, just look at premium starter kits or collections or starter bundles, and you'll see the starter kit there. It comes with a diffuser, 13 oils, and some other great products. All the products on the website are infused with essential oils, so they're great and they work. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I hope this inspired you. Hope you learned something tonight, and I'll be back Saturday afternoon, because I do have to work Saturday morning. So I'll go in there if it's not already changed, and change the timing, but it will be in the afternoon. We're talking more about essential oils. That's the name of the channel. So you're gonna learn and love what I do here, and hopefully it'll be something that you can incorporate into your lifestyle. If you have any questions, now's a great time to ask away. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. We're gonna get my son to bed, then I'm gonna go do 20-minute yoga, and then it's time to go to bed for me. And if you see this table, it's a hot mess. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 diffusers on the table, and 3 is 4. I don't see any questions coming in. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope this inspired you. Check out the website by clicking the link in the description. I'll be back Saturday afternoon. And
Yeah. Can I have clean with water?
Sure. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
But thank you for watching. I'll be back. Go ahead and get you the Valentine's Day diffuser with the Candy Hearts essential oil. And yeah, we'll be back for some more on Saturday. Check out my shorts, because I am entwining the essential oils with black. You did. I'm entwining Black history with essential oils. Please check them out. Let me know what you think. Today's day 5, so every day we're going to be doing that. So 28 days of Black history. But thank you for watching. As always, pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Until next time, bye for now.
Yeah, they call me famous, but that's just my name. I'm rooted in oil, that's my real claim to fame. Rooted in essential oils is about a health journey, sharing what's real and true. Natural wellness, a plant-based point of view. Got essential oils, the power is